And a battle of the bigs tonight, Graham. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position.
The attention Mikal had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Here's Brunson. Lets the three fly. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Down low. Robinson with a steal. And stolen by Bridges. They've got numbers. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. And here's New York now. 6-point game. Randall outside. Shakes him. Rebounded by the Nets.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him and he will blow right by him. Now if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
2 on the clock. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pass to Hart. Outside Brunson. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. New York, no good that time either. And Bridges, here we go. And the shot goes in.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Now a timeout called by New York. For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Brunson outside. That shot off the mark. And the Nets with possession here. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here he goes. Drops in the layup for 2. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And although Randall can run an offense, he looks so much more comfortable as a finisher, Brent.
Yeah, there are nights, PA, where Randall for sure is the primary ball handler that you want to attack and be that bowling ball to make things happen. But when he plays off the ball and he's finishing around the basket, he's incredibly difficult to stop. And yes, there's been growth in Julius Randle and his game year after year, adding little things, but this big man focuses on playing to his strengths.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's Randall. Outside Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 10.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
And that one's good for Brunson.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Brunson outside. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Well, you got to respect Brunson if he's going to knock down threes like that.
From deep three-point land. Dinwiddie, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The free throw drops for Randall. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Here's Robinson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Fires the 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Finney Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Bridges left side. The kick out to Johnson. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's got 9.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Brooklyn. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Cam Thomas. Royce O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Walker, and it's Whitehead in at the small forward position.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Hartenstein. Out to DiVincenzo. Hartenstein a screen. DiVincenzo with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Quickly passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Sims. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Brooklyn's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Walker for three. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Simmons looking around. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Thomas. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, check out Simmons utilizing his reach, coming up with a steal and starting a fast break.
It's quickly with a drive. Here's Sims. Kicks it to Quickly. Outside, DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Got it. Good job in the low post. DiVincenzo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, that's a nice teardrop. I mean, hand out some tissues, why don't you, Dante?
Quickly passes to Hartenstein. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Jeffries. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Simmons, the pass to Thomas. It's Walker on the wing. Here's Whitehead.
Knicks foul. Isaiah Hartenstein. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Thomas. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Whitehead can't get it to go.
Great defense. Can't let guys get open looks inside the arc.
And one guy who's instant offense when he's hot, Dante DiVincenzo.
He can get it going offensively. There are nights where it takes a bit for that to happen because he's an opportunistic scorer, but he's got size out of the backcourt. He's a good athlete, a good shooter, and an even better defender.
Drops in the 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Now here's DiVincenzo. There's 47 seconds left in the second period. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
DiVincenzo has to be agile on the interior, and that time finds a way to get it done.
Walker for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Here's Quickly. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Hartenstein. Finished off the break.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. 17 seconds left in the first half of this one. Walker for three. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Here's Thomas. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The clock runs out, and we are headed. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
Yeah, BA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. The Nets shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Johnson for 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Johnson's got 15 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Johnson a screen on Hart. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Johnson. Randall with a steal. And they're on the run. Pulls up for 3. And the Knicks another 3.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
Bridges against Brunson. Oh, sweet move. And the play by Bridges as he finishes it off for 2. And the Nets lead by 14.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Brunson outside. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Robinson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Nick Claxton.
Robinson here seeking out some offense, including using the shot fake to attract contact.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. You know, what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. The putback. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, got that one up quick. He's got 11.
Can't say I expected Julius on that particular play to pull up because he had the lane, but that was smooth.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do."
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. Johnson with a bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Randall. 11 points in the game. Here's Robinson. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. From deep, Johnson. Dinwiddie controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Brunson outside. Yes, sir! Brunson for three.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
From deep, Johnson counted from distance. Johnson's got 12 now in this quarter.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Randall can't hit. Brooklyn has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Johnson a screen on Brunson. Outside Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie. Plenty of space. And again, it's Brooklyn.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
Now here's Randall. Outside Barrett. Back to Randall. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Randall's got 13.
Now Randall right now going to town on the defense and taking over this game.
Johnson on the wing. Misses the three. New York has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. The three, Barrett. And again, New York with the triple.
Barrett had some time to focus there. And he made that one count.
Johnson for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Cameron Johnson making things. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays. So valuable.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for the Nets, they've got Royce O'Neal, Cam Thomas out there with Walker. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Whitehead in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Thomas.
Isaiah Hartenstein. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's O'Neal. Walker for 3.
Quickly stepped up his defense since his rookie year. He can be a headache on that end.
Right side, DiVincenzo. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Jeffries. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nets lead.
Well, the Nets shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Here's O'Neal. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And the Nets lead by 13.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Simmons up top. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Walker. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. The rebound by Sims. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Quickly passes to DiVincenzo. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Pass to Walker. Here's O'Neal. Back to Walker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
A soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Quickly passes to Jeffries. Pass to Hartenstein.
Brooklyn foul.
Fournier's checked in for Hartenstein.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
Here's quickly. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Simmons defending. And it's Fournier penetrating. And it's Whitehead with a rebound.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Simmons, the pass to Thomas. Back to Simmons. Fires it for three. O'Neal. The rebound by Sims. Sims has got 4 rebounds now. To the inside, DiVincenzo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
DiVincenzo with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Now here's Bridges. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And now the Knicks on the break. Brunson assertive on the take. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter here. Bridges passes to Johnson. Screen by Bridges. Johnson finds Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Takes the 3. Second chance effort. Johnson against Barrett. Oh, and he got fouled. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the...
2 shots.
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. DiVincenzo comes in for Hart. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
RJ coming through, and that one makes you feel good.
Johnson with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
Claxton attacking, and stolen by Barrett.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive. This is who you go to in the clutch. Randall stepping up big time.
Outside Johnson. Launches it. He drops it from range.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Now a timeout called by New York. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
A precision pass from a long way out.
Man, the pass. How about the catch right there? Wow, nice teamwork. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out.
It's the NBA on 2K. Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. Grant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point guard. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Kicks to Randall. Robinson down low. Ayton's there. The shot's good from Brunson.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Passes it to Sharp. Jacks up a three. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brunson scanning the floor. Up and in on the layup. Brunson's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Hart. The offensive rebound. Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
It's Barrett on the wing. Defended by Thibault. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot, and it's laid in by Barrett.
Man, sometimes it feels like Barrett wants it more than anyone else on the floor.
Now the pass to Ayton. And here now is Thibault. Simons kicks to Thibault. Simons against Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sharp. Rebounded by Hart.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin, blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
Back to Simons to stop the run. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Thibault for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. New York leading by 5. Barrett kicks to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And that one's good, Ayton.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Brunson finds Hart. Another shot. Out to Barrett. Fires for 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Pass to Sharp. Thibault on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Trailblazers trail by 5. And Simons, here we go. And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all 3 levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
Ayton hits them both.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Portland. Well, we know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt, and he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Now, here's Simon. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And Hart has it in the corner. Feeds to Randall. It's Hart on the wing. Thompson with it. With the drive. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Knicks.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on, crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Also Emmanuel quickly out there, and it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group New York will start the second with. And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Hey, yo, right here.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. And he's good on the second. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Jeffries can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 6. Wainwright passes to Brogdon. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And the confidence Brogdon has in himself, it's infectious. Skilled at recognizing when to let it go.
There's the pick.
Blazers foul. Murray. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Sims inside. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Quickly. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Knicks foul. Emmanuel Quickly.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 6. Right wing. Here's Wainwright. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Grimes with the bucket.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Knicks lead 28-21.
Anderson looking it over. Pass to Wainwright. Henderson against Quickly. And Henderson throws it down hard.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
Outside to Brogdon. Passes it to Wainwright. Offensive rebound. And Murray with the second chance points. And now just a 3-point Knicks lead.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
To the inside. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Hartenstein's checked in for New York.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
1:10 left in the first half. New York, no good that time either.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
So New York ends up going with the new group.
13 foul. Substitution on the court.
Brunson against Simon. Here's Sharp. It's good. This game is all even. Sharp's got 6.
Shaden Sharp is solid from deep. You can't leave him that wide open.
Now here's Brunson. Defended by Thibault. Robinson passes to Brunson. And it's Portland with the rebound. Now here's Sharp. He's got 6. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Grant gets a wide open look. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
I like how Grant can play up-tempo, reacting fast to capitalize off a hot pass.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Brunson with a clean look, buries the long-range jumper. He's got 12.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguardable.
And there's the pass to Ayton. Out left to the wing. Here's Sharp. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's hard penetrating. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have...
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
35-32. That's the end of the first half with the score. The Knicks 35. The Trailblazers 32.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle.
This is what you get from Randall now. Enough floor spaces to widen the driving lanes.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Cutting his way to a shot. Simons working at full speed.
Three-pointer, Randall. The rebound by Grant. Portland trailing here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. 6 to shoot. Here's Randall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, there's a lot of natural power to Randall's game. He's a handful in there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. A 2-point game. Here's Ayton, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Randall. Out to Barrett. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. And you. Quickly, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Grant with a screen on quickly. Grant outside. Back to Simons. Pass to Sharp for the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Sharp wants to go to the line. You gotta love his willingness to accept contact.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Grimes, covered by Simons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Grimes has got 5 points so far. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And here comes the break. Sims kicks to DiVincenzo. From downtown. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. So Portland ends up going with the new group.
On the court.
The Trailblazers shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Henderson outside. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Henderson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greggy was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Henderson is adept at earning these whistles. Got to be careful how you guard it.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. DiVincenzo against Brogdon. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Portland leading. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Henderson on the wing. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And that's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. A 3-ball. That one doesn't drop. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. A shot by Brogdon wide open. And another 3 for Portland.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
They set the pick. DiVincenzo passes to Jeffries. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Portland out in front, up by 6. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
To the paint, here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Randall, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Julius Randle. Here's Simons. Thybulle on the wing, stolen by Robinson. And here's Brunson outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Not just a jump shooter, Anthony can make plays at the rim.
Brunson, no good. Trailblazers leading by 7. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Such a wide open look.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rose up and drained the transition 3.
There's the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. New York takes timeout.
And one thing you love about Jeremy Grant, his versatility as a player.
GA plays both ends with activity and skill. A switchable 6'8" frame. He's a plug and play on any roster in this league.
And real quickly, he's checked in for New York. And Portland with a change here too. Brogdon, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Stolen by Brunson. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. He dishes it to Barrett. Randall left side. Pass to Brunson. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late. The leaping ability on full display. Sharp goes up high to get the hot pass.
Have to be aware of Barrett. He's solid at recognizing when it's time to go for the alley-oop.
Brunson against Brogdon. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Portland with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And another 3 for Portland.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Here's Robinson, and he makes good on the layup.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're up by 11. 1:39 left to play in the final quarter. Williams is checked in for Jeremy Grant.
Number 35, Robert Williams.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. The tray. Randall grabs the board. Quickly with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They're leading by 8. Thibault can't get it to go. Here's Barrett. And it's quickly in the corner. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Portland's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. And Brunson comes to help. Williams dishes to Ayton. The kick out to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That is his first foul of the game.
You got to be in control when you go to the rack, and he was not. You can't just run guys over.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Brunson the pass to Barrett. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brunson, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Williams a screen on Quickly. Stolen by Quickly. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Shot, high post, and right through it goes.
An effective mid-range score. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
For 3, Brogdon doesn't go that time. It's off. And so it's Portland winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Shaedon Sharpe out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Bridges.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
The 3 from Ayton. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a three-point game. It's stolen by Thibault. Three-pointer Sharp. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
There's a screen by Johnson. Bridges finds Johnson. From behind the arc. And it's Portland with a rebound. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth. Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Thibault on the wing. From deep. And he buries his first look.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
The kick out to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Nice shot from the wing.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Pass to Thibault. Doesn't go that time. The Nets have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Bridges outside. Outside Johnson. Here's Claxton. Out to Bridges. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance. Bridges has got 6.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Bridges. A 3-ball. Portland grabs the miss. Grant, the pass to Ayton. Now here's Simons. Ayton, a screen on Bridges. Back to Ayton. Elbow shot. And he connects with a jumper. Ayton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Smooth shooting from the mid-range. Ayton knows when to look to score from there.
And Richard, if you look at 7-footer DeAndre Ayton, he has all the tools to be a dominant big man.
Yeah, you run down the list. He's mobile, bouncy, soft hands, great touch. Has everything you need to be great. He's just got to put it all together.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Sharp. .119 left to play in the first. And the basket by Bridges.
And every year, Bridges seems to get better, including understanding when he should be aggressive on the scoring end.
Here's Simons. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Finney Smith. No made baskets yet. For 3, Bridges. And Ayton pulls it down. Portland leading. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Johnson. It's stolen by Thibault. Now the Blazers on the move. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Johnson a screen on Thibault. Outside Johnson. Finney Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Johnson against Simons. Back to Bridges. This one for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Just 3 on the clock. The putback.
Yeah, just good positioning by Grant. He's right where he needs to be to win the second chance opportunity.
And so it's Portland with a Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
We've got Cam Thomas. Royce O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Lonnie Walker, and it's Whitehead in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." B.A.?
Yep, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
Now here's Murray. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. On target from range. Brogdon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Walker. The rebound by Wainwright.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
For Portland, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Off target with the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Thomas. Three-pointer. That one no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
It's Thomas on the wing, guarded by Brogdon. And the Nets miss again. Outside Murray. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Simmons. For 3, O'Neal with the tip. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Simmons has got his first 2 points.
Such a great rebounder. Simmons executes that sequence before anyone can react.
Murray passes to Brogdon.
2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Outside Walker. 1:51 left in the first half of this game. It's Thomas on the wing. Clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Inside. Oh, hello! Time Lord with the oop.
Nice feed by Brogdon. Excellent at whipping those passes to open teammates.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And Simmons, here we go. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And Lonnie Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Williams with the screen. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Pass to Wainwright. Henderson outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Henderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, even in his first year, Henderson doesn't mind being the instigator, going right at you, pressing the action.
Here's Thomas, still without a bucket.
Baseline.
Pass to O'Neal. Jacks up a three. He buries it from three.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Henderson finds Brogdon. Oh, had a nice open look right there. Brogdon's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
O'Neal on the wing. Defended by Murray.
Substitutions on the court.
Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. There's the drive. Pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. The shot off that time.
Long arms, moves the feet well. Johnson, tough on the defensive side.
And so it's Portland in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point guard position.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Ayton passes to Grant. There's the three. The shot comes out. Brooklyn shooting 36% for the game. Not great. The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Pass to Grant. Back to Simons. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. Simons has got 8.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 9. Back to Finney-Smith. To the middle. Bridges, left side. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Bridges. From deep, Johnson drills it from deep. Johnson's got his second basket.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Simons outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Tipped away. Johnson on the wing. All alone. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Sharp. Out to Simons. From downtown. Goes back up. Back to Sharp. Grant with a screen on Johnson. Simons passes to Grant.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Oh, some real artistry from Grant at the rim. Kind of shaming the defense with that one.
Outside Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. Thibault with the board. Thibault's got 4 rebounds now. Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Spins. Johnson inside. Bridges with room to shoot. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Bridges has got 11 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
The drive by Simons. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Outside Johnson. Back to Bridges. Puts up a three. Gets the three ball to go. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Simon's shot is good.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Back to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Up top, Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Misses the jumper. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Grant's shot is off. Bridges with it. Shoots over Thibault. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Trailblazers. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Dinwiddie. Royce O'Neal is out there with Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. And the basket by Bridges.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Simons. Got a hand on it. Pass to Claxton. And you sometimes hear players grumbling about their roles or lack of touches. How prevalent is that behind the scenes, RJ?
Oh, it's everywhere. This is one of the key things that coaches have to navigate. That's what's the ego. Getting players grumbling or not to accept the roles that they are given. And that is the hardest part of coaching because every player believes he's a star, and rightfully so.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Back to Bridges. Pulls it. And Brooklyn again with a bucket. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. 22 was their biggest lead. That one goes in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Walker, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Grant's shot is off.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Bridges outside. Takes the three. Hits the three-pointer. Bridges has got 16 in the second half.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Back to Sharp. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Bridges. Tries the spin move. The three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Sharp, no good. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. From deep three-point land. Again, the miss by Bridges. The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Portland again missing. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to Claxton. Out to Bridges. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Bridges. Portland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Sharp passes to Ayton. Here's Thibault. Offline with a 3. The Nets shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Trailblazers.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Simons.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
For 3, O'Neal drains the triple.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Now here's Simons. Grant outside. Pass to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Grant. From deep. Nails it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to O'Neal. Bridges, left side. Over Sharp. No good there. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that.
of the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
So the New York starting five. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Bridges misses. And here are the Knicks. From deep, Brunson. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Down low, Brunson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Passes to Finney-Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
On the wing, Johnson. Barrett covering. Just 4 to shoot.
Well, really good effort on defense from Jalen Brunson. Really making it hard on his man to try to score.
Well, Doris thinking about last season for the Knicks. Clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
It's the Nets now, following the score by New York. Johnson gets the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Brunson. Good on the triple. Brunson's got 5.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Johnson finds Finney-Smith. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Hart, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Then Bridges jams it in.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Now, here's Barrett. And there's the drive, and Barrett slams it in.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Johnson, trailing by 2. Nets passing it around. Dinwiddie against Randall. Johnson goes in. Tries again. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. He kicks it to Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jalen Brunson. Indoors, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
There's Dinwiddie. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. Driving inside. Launches a 3. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Pass to Barrett. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good.
Well, that's about hustle and having a knack for knowing where the shot's coming off. R.J. Barrett on the glass.
Bridges with it. Now defended by Randall. Barrett against Bridges. It's rebounded by New York.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this, to me, is where Mitchell Robinson is comfortable operating. Because of the length and size, he can put pressure on defenders.
He hits both from the stripe. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. 16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Walker goes in. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Knicks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one drops. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Knicks lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. Shot's good by Walker.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Thomas passes to O'Neal. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Hartenstein. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's O'Neal with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. O'Neal's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
All sorts of time. Shot by Grimes, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Outside, Walker. Outside, Thomas. Shot clock at 6. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. The pass to Grimes. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. DiVincenzo with it. Now Thomas defending. Grimes passes to DiVincenzo. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
1:37 left to play in the first half. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. And here's Walker outside. Jeffries with the rebound. The Knicks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Oh, and here we go with Simmons, nobody back.
Oh my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now, don't hurt him, Ben.
Here's quickly. New York missing again. The Nets with the lead. Outside Thomas. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Hartenstein passes to Quickly. Finished off the break.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
To the inside. A kick out to O'Neal. Simmons looking around. Back to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jeffries, good.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Brooklyn's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. A 3 from Simmons. And the Nets miss again. Here is Jeffries. Grimes. Good if it goes. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Knicks. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Knicks with the lead. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Cameron Johnson is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact. Give him the N1.
You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
Fires from the line.
Mitchell Robinson, when he contests shots, he is flat intimidating. He changes what you're thinking as an offensive player.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. Johnson, that's for 2. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
For 3, Barrett. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Bridges kicks to Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, this is the kind of shot that the team relies on Finney-Smith to make. You get a look, you've got to be willing to knock it down.
Hart, wide open, he fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly, puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Brunson, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. From past the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Barrett. That one's off, still out of sync.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make. You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And the Nets, another three.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Brunson's got it all tied up now for New York. Bridges dishes to Johnson. Drills the elbow jumper. Johnson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy with scoring, but don't sleep on his passing skills.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And another three for New York.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Whitehead. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Whitehead's got the lead back up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Walker finds Thomas. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Jeffries. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot.
The previous play is under review.
Right before we go to the fourth.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt in looking at the replay that he got it off in time. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Nets lead by 2. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Emmanuel Quickly. Also Dante DiVincenzo's out there. And it's Grimes in at the three. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Passes it to O'Neal. The kick out to Walker. This one for three. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets. The Knicks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Here's DiVincenzo. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
O'Neal, that's a two-pointer. No good with the wing jumper.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Traps in the tray.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Walker looking for an opening, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Walker's got 9 points in the quarter. Quickly kicks to DiVincenzo. From downtown, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Walker against Quickly. A kick out to O'Neal. The three. It's rebounded by New York. Grimes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. And a new group in for the Knicks. Brunson with a clean look. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half. Johnson outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him. Johnson for 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
It's stolen by Barrett. Brunson against Bridges. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie finds Bridges. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Inside. Bridges against Barrett. Back to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Brunson surveying the D. Here's the 3. And another 3 for New York.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Johnson can't get it to go. The Knicks shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Dinwiddie against Brunson. Now DiVincenzo lets it go with a 3. That one misses. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Claxton. Out to Bridges. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 2. 30 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. We'll see if they try.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Here's what Jacques Vaughn told his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thanks so much, David.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And here's Brunson. It falls!
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
here tonight, especially when you take a closer look at the center position.
Well, for the over 60 crowd, this is a fun one, BA. It's not often that we highlight the center position as being the key matchup, but the big men on these teams, they deserve attention. It's going to be great watching them tonight.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Barrett is the 3, Randall the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the center position.
Yeah, RJ Barrett can do that. That pass on target, and RJ taking care of the rest.
The 3 ball. Randall pulls down the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
3-pointer, no good. Here's Sharp. Brunson defending. Right side Thibault. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And here's New York now. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, BA. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Now here's Ayton. Outside Thibault. Driving to the basket, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Look like a schoolyard playground right there. Here's Brunson outside. Buries it from 3.
Shooting while in rhythm. Brunson now becoming troublesome.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Tries again. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Off target on the lob.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
First team foul.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Back to Thibault. And he throws it down with one hand.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Here's Barrett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
Out to Simons. Pass to Graham. Beyond the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Hart. The D's right on him. Barrett passes to Hart. Drives to the hoop. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A reminder to the defense, Hart will drive if you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Ayton. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Sharp. Simons outside. And here's Grant from the arc.
Well, just staying alert right there, RJ Barrett with some nice defense.
Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Grant. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing. That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. For 3, Randall. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, the hustle from RJ on the offensive end was tremendous.
Ayton, a screen on Brunson. Sharp passes to Ayton. Back to Sharp. They need this. Ayton finds Simons. 3-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Randall, good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 4. And stolen by Brunson. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Hart. Barrett with it. And there's the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Here's Sharp. 3 seconds left. Can't hit that one. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out and If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Grimes in at the 3. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Here's DiVincenzo. What a terrific move that is. DiVincenzo's got 4 points this quarter. DiVincenzo with a steal. Lets it go from deep. Pure from 3-point range.
And the shooting numbers just keep going up and up for Dante.
Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, "I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball."
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there. Well, the Trailblazers shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Out of bounds, it'll be Portland's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Here's Henderson. Hartenstein pulls it in. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. For 3, DiVincenzo. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
That's one of the toughest shots in the NBA to stop. And if Dante's able to pull up consistently like that, it's going to open up some things offensively.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And they call an illegal screen here. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Pass to Henderson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the paint. Here's Williams. No good with a layup. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
quickly against Henderson. Kept alive. Hartenstein. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points of the night. Brogdon against DiVincenzo. They kick it out to Murray. Portland again missing. Poke loose. Here's Jeffries. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And that one's good. Quickly.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A line change here for Portland. So for the Knicks, Ayton, a screen on Hart. Simons passes to Thibault. Simons against Hart. Inside, outside for Grant. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Grant's got 6 points.
And it feels like Grant prefers the corner, and you should. It's a shorter shot, but you've got to be practicing a lot of those.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Simons outside. Grant with a screen on Hart. Back to Simons. Pass to Grant. 5 on the clock. Simons with it. Randall's in his pocket. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, and putting on a bit of a show here.
Oh, Robinson with a block. And so it's Dante DiVincenzo making things happen for the Knicks. He put together 10. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been quite a game for Dante DiVincenzo.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Shaden Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Pass to Robinson. To the middle. Here's Randall. Now it's Hart. Launches it. And Ayton pulls it down.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Not a big part of Brunson's game behind the line, but he can knock him down.
And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year. But then they really struggled. They had some injuries, and they couldn't maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux.
Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title. And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. Brunson inside with the finish.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Randall can't hit. Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Grant outside. Pass to Simons. Back to Grant. Simons outside. And here's Thibault. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Thibault's got 11 points.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Randall right side. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Soft touch off the glass.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Williams is checked in for Ayton. Murray comes in for Grant. Wainwright's checked in for Thibault. And Brogdon is subbed in for Sharp.
Simons showing he can be a capable scorer, but there's still some potential upside with his playmaking. This guy is growing in his confidence.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And it's Simons penetrating. And that one is hammered home.
Turning on the Jets here. Simons sees the gap and starts running fast.
Pass to Grimes. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's the floater. And it's laid up and in by Williams. Williams has got his second bucket on the night for New York. They've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Last year, the NBA created a new award. It's called the Clutch Player of the Year. It's named the Jerry West Trophy. And West said there are few greater thrills than coming through for your teammates and fans when they need it the most. This new trophy will be awarded to the player who best delivers in those moments. Brian?
Yeah, that's a nice addition there, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Wainwright. Outside Murray. Williams in the post. Guarded by Quickly. And Williams punches it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Pass to Grimes. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And he comes up with a bucket. Henderson's got 6.
And there's Henderson, just so quick. I mean, he loves to get out on lunch.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Shooting for New York, Daquan Jeffries.
Good on both. Oh, it's stolen. Up again. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's DiVincenzo. Hartenstein a screen. And again, the Knicks missing. DiVincenzo with the steal. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. For 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the New York Knicks. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Emmanuel Quickly. He's out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5. And there's a 3-second violation. So New York ends up going with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Thibault. Back to Ayton. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And here's Brunson from the arc. 4-3. Brunson nails it. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Tries it from the block. It's rebounded by New York. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Three-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Simons. To the inside. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Simons.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against.
The kick out to Brunson. It's stolen by Thibault. Here's Sharp. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Pass to Ayton. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Barrett with it. For 3, Randall. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Simons. It's good.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Randall, a screen on Thibault. Brunson against Thibault. Brunson passes to Randall. Back to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Randall. Over Sharp. Randall can't hit. Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. Thibault passes to Ayton. Here's Grant. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Brunson finds Hart. Here's Brunson. Is covered by Ayton. Outside Brunson. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Grant the pass to Simons. Grant the screen. Now Ayton. Three-pointer Sharp. Nails it from beyond the arc.
At the arc, Sharp just going for it there. He's trusting in his ability.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Brunson with it. Thibault picks him up. Hart passes to Brunson.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Hart.
Checking in for the Knicks.
Here's Brunson. Shoots over Thibault. Brunson misses. 56 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. From outside, off the mark. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
And Simons saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
Brunson finds Barrett. There's a screen. Back to Brunson to end the drought. Connects from downtown. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Money from deep.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
He shoots. Can't get it to fall. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. Just a gutsy performance.
young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point.
If he has a lane, Grant's taking it right to the rack.
And Brooklyn with another turnover here. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Pass to Sharp. Passes it to Thibault. Kicks to Ayton. The tray. And the three ball is good.
And I'll tell you what, stretch bigs are getting bigger. Ayton, Embiid, Big Cat, this is the future.
And